Elena had always felt that her dog Max was special. She had rescued him from a shelter 4 years ago, and since then the Doberman had become her faithful shadow. It didn't matter if she was cooking, watching TV, or simply walking around the house. Max was always close by. However, lately his behavior had changed in a way that made her uneasy. For the past week, Max hadn't left her side for even a moment. He clung to her legs with unusual intensity, and if she tried to move away, he would whimper and scratch at the door desperately. At first, Elena thought he was just being more affectionate than usual, but soon his attitude shifted from being a show of affection to an obsessive protectiveness. "Have you noticed how Max has been acting lately?" Andrés, VO. "Yes, he seems a bit more restless, but it's probably just a phase." Elena nodded, though deep down she wasn't convinced. Things only got worse when Max started growling for no apparent reason. He would stand in front of the bedroom door at night and bark into the dark hallway. Sometimes when Elena was in the kitchen, Max would position himself between her and the door as if trying to protect her from something invisible. One night, while preparing tea, she heard a low growl behind her. She turned around and saw Max, his fur bristling, eyes locked on the hallway entrance. Elena, VO. "What's wrong, Max?" But the dog didn't move. His muscles were tense and his breathing was rapid. Then, without warning, he ran toward the basement door and began scratching at it frantically. Elena, VO. "Max! What's down there?" "Why is he barking like that?" Elena, VO. "I don't know. Something is making him nervous." "It's okay, buddy. There's nothing here." Days passed, and Max's behavior didn't improve. At night, Eleanor woke up with the unsettling feeling of being watched. Every shadow in the house sent shivers down her spine, and Max's constant tension only heightened her anxiety. "Eleanor, this isn't normal. Something is scaring him." "Do you think someone is lurking around the house?" That same night, Andrés decided to check the security cameras. He installed an app on his computer to monitor the recordings and stayed up until dawn. But after hours of watching, he saw nothing unusual. Everything seems normal. At 3 a.m., Elena woke up startled. Max was standing in front of the bedroom door, growling more fiercely than ever. "Elena, what's wrong? Andrés, again?" Suddenly a sound broke the silence, a faint whisper. "Andrés, I'm going to check. Elena, don't go alone." "I feel strange. Are you okay?" "I don't know. I feel lightheaded." Maybe it's stress. What they didn't know was that the danger wasn't outside, it was inside the house, and Max was the only one who could sense it. Andrés decided to take more drastic measures. He installed motion sensors and high-sensitivity microphones around the house. That night, Eleanor felt weaker than ever. She could barely stand without feeling dizzy. "I ache all over." "We'll see a doctor tomorrow. This isn't normal. What's going on?" Something moved across the hallway. "What did you see? It's like the image is being altered." The next morning, Andrés called a professional to inspect the house. That evening, a technician arrived with specialized equipment. He scanned the basement, focusing on the crack in the wall. "You're lucky your dog noticed this. There's a carbon monoxide leak." "Carbon monoxide?" "Yes, it's colourless, odourless, but highly toxic. If you've been exposed for weeks, that would explain your dizziness, weakness and shortness of breath." "How serious is it? If you hadn't discovered it in time, it could have been fatal." "He's been warning us all this time." The technician advised them to evacuate the house immediately. They stayed at their neighbour Martin's home while the leak was sealed. Days later, Elena and Andrés took Max to the vet to ensure he was healthy. "Vet, he's perfectly fine. But it's amazing how he detected the danger before anyone else. Andrés, he didn't just detect it. He saved our lives." Max, their faithful guardian, had given them a second chance, and for the first time in a long time they knew they were truly safe.